Laurier football fans, it's Coach Faulds here with another video weekly update, and we're coming off our bye week, and we're excited to see you this Saturday, November 2nd, as we host the Queen's Gales in the OUA Semifinals. I'm joined by
Johari Hastings, DB from Toronto.
and
Harnoor, Dhaliwal, DB from Brampton.
both veteran defensive backs, but what's very interesting is both of them are actually new players. Johari transferred here 2 years ago from Simon Fraser University, and this past year we were lucky to get transfer Harnoor from the Ottawa GGs. So maybe starting with you, Harnoor, what's it been like transferring here, being accepted by the locker room, and maybe just touch on a little bit about your master's program.
Yeah, so a big part of me coming here was continuing my education in Europhys and taking on a research-based thesis for my master's program, which has been great, and also being able to be close to home, just an hour away from home. I get to see my family pretty much regularly every week, and then they get to come up for every game, which has been a blessing. And then outside of that, the thing that kind of was always emphasized to me when I was in the process, talking to some of the other guys like Johari and talking to guys like Taylor, they always said it's the best locker room in the country, and definitely held their word to that. It's been a seamless transition. It's felt like I've been here for multiple years, and very blessed to be here.
Yeah, and Johari, for you, unfortunately, Simon Fraser's football program got canceled, and everyone across the country felt bad for those coaches and those players, and you being one of them. But finding a home where your brother Omari happened to play, being in year 2 now as a transfer, what's that like? And were you able to give any advice to Harnoor, who was doing a similar thing to you?
Well, yeah, like you said, my brother was here, so I guess the transition was a little bit easier for me. I spent a little bit of time out here anyways when I was home, so I got to know some of the guys before I got out here. But when I first started talking to Harnoor, I really told him, just embrace the locker room, come in and do what you've been doing for your whole career. Don't think you're stepping on any toes. And I know we're embracing you. We want you to take on that leadership role, especially as a safety. So that's the kind of message I preached to him, and it's been a great experience these last 2 years.
For sure. And maybe one more question each. Harnoor, obviously coming from a different program, Johari coming from a different program. You're some of our older players in the defensive core. Coming from different areas, but still football communication and those leadership skills, you haven't skipped a beat. What has that been like?
It's been a great transition, I think, obviously with Coach V, getting to sit down with Coach V, and he's made the transition great, helping me understand the defense, just so I'm making sure that I'm relaying the right message, and as well as Coach Daly, been great for that as well. And then obviously the thing that's just been great is being able to build a relationship with Johari and build a relationship with Malik and Tristan. A lot of playing in the secondary is built off trust. Trust is really the foundation in the secondary, so being able to build that trust and have trust in each other has made the transition easy and allowed for us to succeed in the back end.
Well said. And Johari, for you, your path, obviously an outstanding player, and kind of the milestones a lot of players look for. You were at the East-West Bowl at the University of Waterloo last spring. You're having another outstanding season. Obviously, you want our team goals and aspirations to be fulfilled. And then you look to go to a regional combine or the national combine. So this football journey, how is that going?
A lot has happened in the last 2 years. At SFU, I only got to play in my 3rd year, which is the year before I transferred. So a lot of these experiences are still new for me. But I try not to focus on the accolades or anything that's happening in the media. I think I said it in our exit meeting last year that the true test of my abilities would be shown through others of their ability to play well, and if they're playing at a high level, then I'll match that. So that's sort of the mentality I keep when people are having all these talks about All-Stars or East-West or even the Combine. I just focus on what's right in front of me and focus on making the rest of the team better. So, yeah.
Laurier football followers, as you can see, 2 very humble guys, 2 very mature guys, 2 of our best leaders, 2 of our best players. We hope to see you this Saturday as we host the Queen's Gales. Go online, get your tickets. Saturday, November 2nd. For Johari, for Harnoor, Coach Faulds saying, "Go Hawks, go."